Hello everyone, Naturally Keela here. So I wanted to record a video. I decided that I was going to put chunky twist in my hair with extensions, and since I didn't do a video with the braids, I decided to do a video for this. So what I've done is wash and condition my hair with shampoo and conditioner, and I also have on Silk Elements MegaSilk heat protectant spray on my hair because I did do a light blowout on my hair. So as you guys can see, I'm just retwisting the sections that have already been blown out so that it'll make it a little bit easier for me when I start putting the twist in. Okay, so I've already done some of my hair for you guys, and for the sake of the length of this video, I did not start from the beginning and go all the way through, okay? So what I've done is taken those chunks of the sections that have been blow dried, and I am going to part those with my fingers and start putting the twist in. So the hair that I'm using is the same hair that I used in the braids video. I have no idea how to pronounce it correctly. Kanekalon, I guess, Kanekelon, I believe is how you spell it. But I use that hair. It's the jumbo braiding hair. It's like 99 cents to $1.99 at your local hair store. And probably for the whole head, it probably took me about 5 or 4 packs. I'm not sure. But just depending on how much hair you're going to put in each twist and how thick you want your twist to be. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting a little bit of the hair. And what I'm going to actually do, because my hair, you guys know, it's very... it's fine and it's kind of silky when I blow dry it, so I'm using a little bit of the olive oil gel, as well as I'm going to braid the hair in and then start twisting it. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, and I'm going to try my best to get it on the camera so that you guys can see it. So just the way you normally put your braids in, whether you do micros or you know, the chunky braids, you're just braiding the hair, the extension pieces into your hair, and then I'm going to start twisting. And what I'm also trying to do is make sure that I twist my hair, because my hair has the color on it, so I want it to mix well with the black. I decided to go with all black hair instead of trying to kind of accommodate my color. So I'm just twisting it in, putting a little gel to kind of get, you know, a smoother feel of while I'm doing my twist. I can't talk, you guys, sorry. So I am just twisting it in and applying the gel. You can use a pomade or whatever type of product that you want to use. I just decided to go with the gel. And I'm going to twist this all the way to the end. As you guys can see, it is a long piece of hair. And when you get to the ends of yours, you have a couple of options. Now you can burn the hair, or you can dip it in hot water, boiling hot water, or you can do both, which is what I did. But I find, or after doing them now, what I found was that it's better to just go ahead and dip it and let that seal it than trying to add the heat and doing the sealing with the water. Only because they kind of had the friction of when it would touch the other hair and it would kind of unravel some. So this, like I said, is my first time doing the chunky twist with this hair. So I may do it with a different type of hair at a later time. I just kind of did it this way. So as you guys can see, I'm burning the ends, and then I'm going to dip them in the water to kind of seal the hair that's up above, because I was really focusing the heat on the bottom end of my hair so that it wouldn't unravel. So now I'm just going to dip it in that boiling hot water. You guys probably can see the steam coming from it. But I'm just dipping it in the hot water, and then I'm going to get a towel and kind of dry that water off of it. And then I'm just going to move on to the next one. And that's kind of what I did for the remainder of my hair for this process. So you guys are going to see me do it one more time. I'm going to put a little bit of gel on my hair, smooth it on, and then I'm going to grab some hair and just start braiding my hair into the extension, or vice versa, so that the hair kind of becomes one. And what I really like about this style is that it really looks natural. So it really does look like I had just twisted up all of my hair and pulled it up, because that's what I'm going to end up doing at the end. So I'm braiding, and then I'm finding that point where I want to split my hair and start twisting it in, getting a little bit of gel. And then twisting it in. And I'm listening to the radio too while I'm recording, so you'll see me dancing and stuff like that. But this process probably took me about 5 hours to do, and it probably wouldn't have taken as long had I just gone through and done it instead of taking breaks and stopping. My fingers had started hurting some, so it's been a while since I've been, styling my own hair in braids and twists. So we're going to continue, and I'm showing you guys the bottom of the hair. And one other thing that I was doing while I was twisting, I would, once I got to the end, I would kind of roll the hair so that it would go all the way up from the tip, so that it would be thin, so that it wouldn't unravel as much, if that makes any sense, before burning, or as I burnt. That's what I would do. So I'm going to burn, and then you guys are going to see me dip it in some water. So depending on the look that you're going for, if you want it to look natural, you may leave it kind of unraveled at the end. If you don't want it to look that way and you want it to look more like burnt braids at the end, then you can definitely burn the ends if you guys like. You can always go back through and trim any additional hairs that are kind of out of place. All right, so I'm going to finish up and then come back so you guys can see the rest. So I'm all done. The process is complete. I have twisted up all my hair, and as you guys can see, this is why I was saying I probably would prefer to just dip it instead of burning and dipping, because it did get a little twisted and matted for me. But I'm gonna pull my hair up. This is something that I'm probably gonna wear for maybe a week or two. I just needed a small break from Free Spirit, so this is what I decided to do. And I'm gonna grab a large rubber band, and if you have a twisty or anything of that sort, you can definitely use that instead if you do not want to use a rubber band. So I'm just going to try to pull it up into a high ponytail, and with it being so many thick twists, you kind of have to play with it until you get it sitting on your head the way that you would like. I could have left it loose like that if I wanted to, but I kind of want it to be a little bit tighter. And if you're getting someone else to do your hair and you don't want them to braid tightly around your edges, feel free to hold your twists if you have that option. I didn't braid mine tightly because I, of course, don't want to lose my edges. So it is what it is. I didn't have a mirror, so I couldn't see the back and not realize that it wasn't all the way up, but you can always use some bobby pins and secure it. I'm also going to have a link to my 7 ways to style your box braid video, so that you can also style your twist or your braids using that video. Some very simple, easy styles. For now, I'm just going to focus on wrapping my twist around themselves, and I didn't have to use any bobby pins, but you can if you need to. And just continue wrapping it until you get the look that you desire. All right,